Hi, welcome to Patrick Pathshala. So in this series, what I tend to do is introduce you to different methods, shortcut methods how to solve things faster, which will definitely help you. I mean, you need to learn the methods and implement them in different type of questions. But yeah, it will definitely help you solve things faster. So let's look at some of the questions. So it's advisable that you try to solve on your own first before you look at the solutions. Coming to this question, if under compound interest a certain sum becomes 8 times itself in 27 years. So when you say 8 times itself, and then here it's given 16 times, you can say 8 is double, double, double. Suppose I say principal, doubles 2p. Now this becomes the principal for next period. So doubles 4p. Again doubles 8p. So it becomes 8 times itself in 3. But they say in 27 years. That means each of this period will be 9 years, 9 years, 9 years. So in 9 years it doubles, 9 years it doubles, 9 years it doubles. Remember 8 is 2 cube and 27 is 9 into 3. So from that you can get 9 years it doubles, and again 9 years it doubles, again 9 years it doubles. To become 16 times itself, so again 16p, you'll require another 9 years. So answer is C option, 9 years more. So understanding compound interest, amount becomes the principal for the next period. That's how it works. Circular track sum. There are two ways of going about this sum. Okay, now if you look at two runners A and B meet for the first time in 20 seconds if they're traveling in the same direction. So if they go in the same direction, it's 24 seconds. Okay, and 8 seconds if they travel in opposite direction. One is instead of taking 24 and 8, I can see that the ratio is 3:1. So I can say 3 and 1. So if they go in the same direction, it is 3. If they go in opposite direction, it is 1. Now use the option C where you get a ratio 2 as 3 and 1. Say take the option A, 2. I mean faster runner takes speed of 2, slower runner takes the speed of 1, right? And let a circumference be 3. Or you can take the circumference as x if you want. So to cover in the same direction, okay, time taken is equal to circumference upon speed, which is 3 upon same direction, the speed will be 2 minus 1, which will be 3. And if you look at opposite direction, time taken is circumference upon speed, which is 3 upon 2 plus 1, 1. So you can make out the ratio is 3:1, satisfies. So A option. So first first method, I used the options, I substituted 2 and checked out where my ratio comes 3:1 because the ratio of the time taken is 3:1. So I took faster speed as 2, slower speed as 1 because 2 ratio is 2. Circumference you can take x or you can take 3. So same direction, time taken is C upon S, 3 upon 2 minus 1, which is 3. Opposite direction, time taken is C upon S and so on. Second way of solving this, let a faster speed be S1 and a slower speed be S2. Right? So when they go in the same direction, so if you look at circumference, I mean time taken 24 seconds, okay, comes from circumference upon relative speed. Relative speed is S1 minus S2. And second, time taken 8 seconds is nothing but circumference upon relative speed S1 plus S2. When you go in opposite direction, the relative speed is S1 plus S2. Same direction, relative speed is S1 minus S2. You have to remove C. So you can divide 1 by 2. Okay, you can divide 1 divided by 2. So what you get is 3 is equal to, if you divide, you get S1 plus S2 upon S1 minus S2. Solve this. 3S1 minus 3S2 equal to S1 plus S2. And now if you solve it, you'll get 2:1. So you'll get 2S1 is equal to 4S2. And from that you get S1 upon S2 is equal to 2 upon 1. Either way, you can use the options or you can just solve the equations and get the answer. Because they have asked ratio, you can take 3:1. triangle ABC, 2 point D and E are chosen on AB and BC. So here, just for understanding sake, okay, let me take AB as a base. Okay, C. So you can T points on AD such that ratio is 2:3. So this ratio is 2:3. So total becomes 5. And E on AC, so the ratio is 1:3. So I take 1 and 3, so total becomes 4. So this is D and this is E. Now for this, to understand this, you have to find a ratio of triangle AED area to triangle, okay, ACB. Now base here, I mean AED, if you look at it, base is half into AD, and height you can take maybe perpendicular from E. Okay, perpendicular from E. And here it is half into base is AB into perpendicular from C. Right? This perpendicular from C, perpendicular from E. Now, if you look at, if I take AD as 2x, so AB will be half of any will get cancelled. AD is 2x. AB will become 5x. And these are proportional to the sides. So if E perpendicular from E is, if I take x, y, let's say y here. So this whole thing will become 4y because this whole length AC is 4y. So if this is y, this becomes 4y. So x and y gets cancelled on both the sides. So you get a ratio as 1:10. So which means quadrilateral, if I take say K and 10K, okay, quadrilateral DECB is equal to 10K minus K, which is 9K, and 9K is nothing but 153, which means K will become 17. I want triangle ACB, which is 10K. 10K becomes 170. Now, what I want to try to tell you is, if I want to find a ratio of the area of two triangle, and if I get ratio of the sides, you can just multiply the ratio of the two sides. I could easily multiply AD into AE upon AP into AC. Okay, AD into AE and AB into AC to get a ratio of the areas. If I know two sides, I can find the ratio of the areas, assuming one of the angles is same here. This has to be the same proportion angles, so that the height becomes proportional to the angle on the side. Try this out. Put some specific patterns such that 3 times the day of the month. Okay, 3 times the day plus 5 times the month gives a total of 100. Now look, 100 is a multiple of 5 and this is a multiple of 5. So 3D should also be a multiple of 5. We only a multiple of 5 plus multiple of 5 will give 100 is a multiple of 5, 1 is a multiple of 5, the answer is a multiple of 5. One of the numbers is a multiple of 5. The other should be also be a multiple of 5. So that addition gives a multiple of 5. Which means in which case D can be either 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 or 30. So substitute. If I put D as 5, let's say, and 5M. So how much do you get M? You get, if you solve this, you should get M as 17. Not possible. Month has to be 12 or less. If I take D as 10, 30, and 5M as 100, you will get M as 14. Again, not possible. Less than 12. So if I take D as, let's say, 15, 45, M will become 11. Possible, number 1. If I take D as 20, okay, reducing by 333. So here M will become 8. You can solve and check out. Right? You get M as 8. If I take D as 25, you will get M as 5. This reduces by 3. And if I take D as 30, M will be 2. M2 is February, remember that. And February doesn't have 30 days. So this is not possible. M2 is February, February has 30 days. This is not possible. So answer is 3. Right. You need to try to form a sequence. Actually, once you get a pattern, you can make out is always minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, and so on when you increase it by 5. So from that, you can make out the values that will be there. So you can say November and October, August, November, August, and May are satisfying. But February will not satisfy because February doesn't have 30 days. ABC is 2 is to 3 is to 5. A increased by earning by certain amount, let's say X. B by double the amount. And C triple the amount. Which of the following could be a ratio of earnings of A and C? So if we look at A and C, A is 2, C is 5. And you're adding something called X and 3X. So you're adding these two ratios basically. You're adding this and this to get a final ratio. The final addition has to be between these two ratios because when you add two things, I mean average it out, the answer will be between the two ratios. If you look at this is 2.5 times and this is 3 times. So answer has to be between 2.5 and 3. If you look at this is less than 2.5. This is also less than 2.5. 22.5 is 2.5. This is more than 3. So the only option possible is D, which is between 2.5 and 3. D option. Right? So here, if you look at A and C, A original value is 2 and 5, multiple of 2.5 times, but you're adding X and 3X, which is multiple of 3. So answer has to be between these two values, between 2.5 and 3. The only option is D option. Okay. Thank you. We'll again meet next week at the same time. Hope this will help you with regards to your preparation. Thank you.